Welcome back. So, I'm out fishing, guys. It's been a little while. It's actually been about 10 days since I've been out fishing. Just put my first rod out, or my first bait out, should I say. I thought I'd do the intro and say hello whilst it's still daylight. Not something you get off me very often because it's dark by the time I get out. But spring's in the air, summer's on its way, it's knocking on the door, and let's hope we're going to have a bloody good one. Because boys, back, we've had some rain. Well, tonight with Daz. That's shouting hello in the background. Don't know if you can see him, hear him. I haven't even got a clue if I'm in the screen. I hope I am. And yeah, we're hoping to catch some fish. It's been 10 days since I've been out. And Daz has been sending me loads of pictures. And I mean loads of pictures of fish that don't exist. No, I'm only joking. He's had a few fish. But who cares what he's had? I'm out fishing. That's the main thing. I've been dying to get out. I had some family things going on, which I won't bore you with, but that's how it is. That's life. You can't always get out there fishing. Anyway, well, I wish I could, but you know, I've wanted to get out there fishing, but I haven't. So I thought, get out, get a bit of a video together for you guys tonight. I do plan to fish tomorrow night, which I plan not to do a video. There's been quite a few of you on my social media noticed that I haven't been out, asking when are you next out and stuff. So anyway, here I am. I'm out and fishing. Target is the usual fish. Who knows? The mark we're on tonight, we've both fished before. It is an Anglesey rock mark, as you can clearly see. It's a mark we've both fished before. I don't think I've fished this mark for maybe 15 years. Dad's been a little bit older and more mature, 20 years. Back then, when we did fish it, we've both had codling off it, we've both had huss off it. Well, I think Dad said he's had a huss off it. Yeah, we've both had fish off it.
If we don't catch anything, you'll never see this anyway.
And yeah, if we don't catch anything, Daz just said you'll never see this video anyway. That's a lie, because I will post it, because I've put nothing out there. Also, I don't blank. Ooh, you think that was a bit ballsy, that? Nah, we'll get something. We'll get a doggy if nothing else. So guys, until then, next time you see me, I'll bring a fish to video. So that means I cannot blank now. I'll bring a fish to video, or Daz with a fish, or something fishy other than bait. So keep tuned, keep watching, and until then, we'll see you in a little bit, eh? Well, I've got the first fish. By no means is it a monster. I think it's a doggy, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah, I can't see anything, so yeah. So the dreaded dogfish, guys. Now, this is just a tip for the beginners coming into fishing, or the youngsters watching the channel. Unhooking a doggy. Obviously, it's smooth one way. Many of you have caught doggies, and it's rough the other. If it wraps around, it does sort of give you like a graze, a bit like a carpet burn. The older generation will understand what a carpet burn means. So
On your knees,
on your knees, you had to say it, didn't you? So basically, fold the doggy into two so you can hold him with one hand. Can't wrap around you, won't cut you. And then obviously just unhook him, just like that, nice and tidy. Like see, it's on my glow in the dark squid. But yeah, you can handle them like that, nice and easy, perfect. It's not going to wrap, it's not going to give you any carpet burns effects on your hand, and easy to handle. And obviously if you're a young one and you want to get a picture, or new to sea fishing, you can just pull him out for your picture. Nice and simple. Daz is giggling because we don't really take pictures of doggies, but
oh, I suppose you were going to pull it out for a picture.
oh, Daz thought I was going to take a picture. How many fish have you caught tonight, mate?
Target species hasn't come yet.
On that note, guys, we'll bring you back in a
Which
bit.
bait are you catching them on?
That was on my big bait. With the camera. Hey? No, I think I should be in it. I worked it out to the seat box and thought, well, if I'm sat on there, a giant of a man, only giant because I'm overweight, like, I thought I've got to be in screen. And just as I've gone to sit down, I've got a bloody bite. Would you believe it? I'm in screen, aren't I?
Yep.
Yep. So, just a quick update really of what's going on so far. Not much. Like I say, we haven't fished this mark between us for the best part of almost 50 years. That's between us, by the way. Yeah, I don't think I've been on here for about 10, 15 years, and Daz maybe 10 to 20 years, who knows. It seems to be quite quiet. We're getting a few bites. I think they're small whiting. A few doggies showing interest in the bait. I've had doggy and the rockling. Daz has had a couple of small whiting. Have you had the doggy?
No.
No. Is that all you had? It's a couple of whiting, isn't it?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. A couple of small whiting. So yeah, it's quite quiet, guys. But we're out here fishing and it's coming up to the high water now. The sea's flat. It's like glass, to be fair. I personally would like it to have a bit more movement in it for this mark anyway, because there's not very much tide here at all. It's a small tide, 22 foot in old money. I'm not very good with the new money, but in old money it's 22 foot. Really small tide. Isn't a lot of tide movement here. The ground's fairly clean, to be fair. Snaggy to about 70 yards and then goes off to clean sand. We're hoping to pick something else up. Well, something big would be nice, eh? I hope you're all well, guys, and hope you're all getting out there fishing and enjoying it. Easter holidays is on the way, and I've got a competition on my Facebook page, which is obviously Fishing and Country Life with Tommy Joe. The species hunt, I must add that. That's what the Facebook page is called. And there's a competition on there for this month for a junior angler, and it's basically add a picture in the comments, and the most liked picture of a junior angler under 16 must be a present this month's fishing session wins a tackle voucher at the end of the month. Well, it'll be something small tackle voucher, and it could be for a local tackle shop, or it could be for like Seaglow or something like that. It really depends who the winner is and where they're based, and I tend to pick, when the winner gets announced, I tend to pick where the voucher's coming from. Try and support a local company or a company that I use myself. So yeah, I haven't been out for almost 10 days. I'm out now and getting a few fish. Nothing exciting, but let's hope something big turns up before the end of the night. Thanks for staying tuned this long. I haven't got a clue how long this long is yet, because I haven't edited what I've got or what I've filmed. I think I've got about half an hour's worth of film to cut down to most probably about 10 minutes. I'll try and get another hour to 2 hours of film throughout this session, which I'll cut it all down to roughly about 25 minutes. So thanks for tuning in, and thanks for your support towards the channel. I don't ask very often, but if you could subscribe, that'd be great. If you think that the channel's utter shit, then don't subscribe. And if you don't know how to subscribe, it's free, by the way, but if you don't know how to subscribe, don't worry about it. Just please do tune in again if you like what you see. And on that note, guys, I'll turn you off until we get a fish. I may miss the action of reeling the fish in, because I've already missed 2 bites like that, so we'll see what happens anyway, and I'll bring you back if something exciting happens. Maybe Daz will catch something better than a whiting.
Is a whiting worse than a doggy?
On that note, guys, we'll turn you off.
Reality here. We've got to come past here, haven't we?
They got to come past
Don't
it.
have to go past there.
Something has to happen. Surely something has to happen.
Oh, God.
Well,
So the telly.
boys, gentlemen, everybody watching, we're still fishing. Why are we still fishing? God only knows. There's no such thing as a bad fishing session, but this is utter shite. We've had a few doggies, a few whiting. We fished the tide pretty much all the way down now. It's an hour off low water. We've moved down. What I can tell you is definitely the warmest night so far this year. Would you say so?
16 degrees at home.
Well, Daz was saying it's 16 degrees when he was setting off from home. It's a gorgeous night. I've got a coat on now as it started to rain a little bit. But I got to be honest, absolute sweltering. Yeah, the fishing seems to be quite poor, shall I say, for the TV. Yeah, we come here tonight as we made a big game
Basically,
plan.
it's greed.
Greed.
It is.
Well, we
Apart
come.
from Mark's being too busy to get on.
Yeah, we just come here. We'd made a bit of a game plan. We thought something would work due to a mark we'd been fishing not too far from here, and we were looking for a bigger fish, thinking that this was going to be the place. It's not over quite yet. My soul's telling me it's over, and as Tom would say, this is soul destroying. Yeah, it just hasn't happened. Like I say, we've had a few dogs. The most exciting thing of the night is most definitely we had a massive shoal of mullet go past earlier on. I did try to get the video on that, but I was just too late, and I was too amazed by seeing the shoal of mullet. Not that I haven't seen one before, but first one I've seen this year anyway. So it's starting to show, things are starting to move towards summer. You've got to get out there fishing, haven't you, I suppose. We definitely deserve something decent before the end of this session. It just feels right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or it did feel right.
Yeah.
Ain't happening yet though. I think we've got about 20 minutes left in us, guys. So you'll either see us again with a fish, or you'll see us again with a au revoir, ta-ra, goodbye. Well, eto. Yeah. We'll see what happens anyway. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, we're back in the car, guys, and heading home. It's now 12:30 at night. Should have headed home well, we've been fishing for 6 hours. So after that session, we should have headed home about 5.5 hours ago. Wasn't to be, unfortunately. It wasn't the fix that I was after 10 days of no fishing. Daz says maybe it was greed, because we could have gone somewhere and caught fish, and we were greedy because we were looking for something better. I don't know. It was the specimen hunting, we'll call it. The year knowing, I haven't fished that mark for, like I say, a very, very long time. Will I rush back?
Yep.
Yeah, most probably we'll have a go on an opposite tide, a bigger tide, a flooding tide. But for tonight, the only place I'm going to be trying next is my bed. So until next time, keep safe, keep fishing, keep chasing them dreams.